Alright, so quick video on today's Nintendo Partner Direct. Damn, I miss when these happen later in the day. I don't remember if it was a regular thing at one point, but I do have one specific memory of when I was in college of the Nintendo Direct, I believe, that had Tetris 99 in it. Because I went out to eat with some friends and I was just looking at the visuals and I ran into someone who was only listening to the audio, so we were both only half paying attention, really confused as to what Tetris 99 even was, trying to paste together the different bits of information we had. But yeah, they've been earlier the last few times. I don't remember the last one that was on the later side. I assume it probably, they got to release it all at once with different time regions. It probably hits Japan pretty good around that time. But in North America, like I know the West Coast, it was like 6 in the morning when it came out. And like I said, just other places in general here, it's sort of, in the middle of the day when everyone's busy. So I definitely miss having the opportunity to watch it live. But so I wound up sort of looking at the information later, made some tweets. I'll just read them out. Those are sort of my initial reactions to everything. I guess one other thing that I wanted to throw in that wasn't tweeted was just some of the Microsoft stuff. That was good to finally see. That's been rumored for a while, though. A lot of rare stuff. I thought they were going to continue to drip feed unveils and releases. They might still be doing that with the releases, but just sort of looking at what we don't have that we would really want. I mean, when it comes franchise wise, we're only really missing Conquer. Although certain sequels and stuff, like I don't know if they ever added Banjo Tooie. I know there's some missing Donkey Kong games as well. Once again, would rather if it wasn't a subscription service that will, probably have them eventually delisted. So still would prefer the Rare Replay release, but it's still something. Still good to see all Rare stuff back on Nintendo platform. And like many other people, this has been stated before, but I'm just completely shocked that Hi-Fi Rush wasn't shown here, especially since they confirmed it for a PS5 release seemingly today. So I don't know. Would the Switch really not be able to handle that? It's just a very weird situation. That almost seemed like the first game they were going to show, or maybe Sea of Thieves to go along with the other Rare stuff. But still cool to see a couple. I think Grounded and something else. I think they were both by Bethesda. But yeah, the tweets with my other thoughts, I had them up here so you can read the first couple. I've got two more that weren't on screen. But today I learned that Asajj Ventress, Kit Fisto, and 4 maps from Battlefront 2 were Xbox and maybe PC exclusive through a patch. Normally played on a 360 through backwards compatibility, so had no idea they weren't part of base game. Cool to see that content and 64 player battles available on more platforms. Saw Super Monkey Ball 2 rumors, but was not expecting a new game. Thought it would be DLC for Banana Mania or another remake. Been thinking about getting Banana Mania recently too, after seeing some cool mods by Real Sushi Z. I would highly recommend checking out his page in that. Got like Diddy Kong and additional courses in that. And I never played through the first Super Monkey Ball, so I feel like these mods and those, first levels might finally convince me to go and get it. Probably on a sale, though. And was not expecting the future of the series to be so promising, especially the way it was looking just a few years ago. Thought Penny's big breakaway was still going to be a while away. Think Christian Whitehead / the Taxman, known for the classic 2D Sonic ports, and Sonic Mania was involved too, so should be fun to see what he can do with the 3D platformer after how well he did with some of the 2D ones he worked on. Still surprised he wasn't involved with Superstars. I know nothing, obviously, but I do almost wonder if, working on this game was maybe part of that. And then finally, never thought World of Goo would get a sequel after so long. Good memories playing it on WiiWare and in class when it got ported to phones. I think it was one of Epic's free games a while ago. I'm pretty sure I have it on the Epic Launcher, and I never put money into it, so put 2 and 2 together. Glad it wasn't a one and done thing. And those are all the big announcements for me. I mean, oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned in the tweet, but Penny's Big Breakaway was downright shadow dropped even. And there were some other big things like Epic Mickey remake, and I saw a lot of talk about Mother 3 and other stuff too, but I'm not as interested in really diving deep into them. But if you didn't see it, those are some of the other things that were talked about. And that's all I've pretty much got to say about it. Trying a little something new here. Wasn't sure I was going to do anything at all, especially since, I made out tweets about it, but I figured I would share it with another platform. And maybe if there's some, bigger announcements, or I can finally get the timing right on one of these directs, we can have another live one. But yeah, that's it.